Hey everybody, I'm Schmerkadabur, and welcome to This is the Police. You may have seen this game already, it's not exactly new, but it recently came out on the PS4, which is what I have to play right now, although my computer is coming together. I'm waiting for one more part, only the processor needs to arrive, and then I'll be able to get in on that sweet, sweet Steam stuff. This is the Police, is a strategy kind of adventure game. This story will reveal itself, of course, but the reason that I'm playing it is because I watched someone play it on YouTube, and I really enjoyed watching it, and I thought it was a cool game. But more importantly, the person I was watching never finished it. And I want to finish this game, damn it. I want to see how it turns out. I don't necessarily want to win. I just want to finish the game. So let's get started with This is the Police. All right. July 15th, Mayor Rogers, sex maniac? I believe so. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. That's me, Jack Boyd. And Mark War 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Mark War. Huh, all right. New movie coming up for the city of Freeburg. Everybody gets to enjoy that. Let's get this shitty car started up and get to work as Chief of Police, Jack Boyd. And we'll see how...
When I was a kid,
go.
My father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else, though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same: play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Man. I love the art style of this game. Like, it's really, really nice looking, and the voice acting is just spot on. I think it's great. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? Act blind, right? Act blind. I was surprised. Thought I'd be working as a policeman for another 5 to 10 years. Just want to serve the city. I was very surprised, of course. Do you already know the name of your successor? I think it'll be a department veteran. No. No, I don't. Of course not. And I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Who cares? That's his business, not mine. Ask him yourself. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? No comment. I usually prefer to answer all your questions, but in this situation, I've got to say, no comment. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? How should I know? You better ask him. Thank you. You are welcome, reporters. Didn't I just give you the straight dope on those answers?
Today,
Perfect.
Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
I just want to get to work. Anna? Was that her name? Anna? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know my secretary's name. What a terrible person I am. Let's take some pills to forget about our troubles. Yes, indeedy do. Feels good, man. Feels so good. Oh, and a cigar. Wow, what a day. You know what? I guess when you're, like, The Walking Dead, as it were, you don't have to worry about the rules.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
Boo,
White
Mayor
summer
Rogers.
shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark.
And he's white.
Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack.
Can't trust a tennis
I was
player,
hoping
I
to
guess.
catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's the floor
There's no
squeaking.
smoking
Nice.
at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Yeah, it won't make a difference,
Soon
Mayor
enough,
Rogers,
I
I'm
won't
sure.
be here at all.
Exactly. Oh, thank
That's
you.
what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack.
Because I'm a likable
The
guy.
police chief of all people.
Yeah.
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any scheme.
Why? Because I might find about
Sit nice
yours,
and quiet
Mayor Rogers?
for the next
Is that it?
180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Shenanigans,
Then how
Mayor
am I
Rogers.
supposed to scrape together a retirement?
Exactly.
You have
I
a
need
million
those
chances
muns.
to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
I mean, if the people like me, maybe I should run for mayor after this.
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
Yeah, Troy?
I'll do my best.
Yeah, your boss is an asshole. I just called to let you know.
Quit
I
smoking up
needed
the
I
office.
needed you to know
One
that.
of my
I needed him to know
friends will
that.
be using it soon.
Oh. Sweet lovin'.
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number.
Ah, only the mayor and the chief of
Mr.
police.
Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself,
Yes!
Troy Starr.
Oh, that's exactly what I would have wanted to do, man. That is so good. All right, July 16th. Jack Boyd on his resignation asked the mayor. Civil servants' wages won't be raised this year, and Jack Boyd and police cooperation with mafia, no comment. All right. Yeah. Car gets started after 3 tries every
Cops
time.
don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partner.
I'm going to change that in the next
Everybody
180
just
days.
takes snacks
They're
from
gonna
the
like
machines
each other.
or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse.
That describes
The main
my
thing,
eating life as well.
Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together, The only people eating here are ghosts.
Well, let's make them members of the living, Jack. We'll do it together.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered.
Do they?
I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
You're not helping out the situation very much, Jack. Look at this. All right. Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? You know what? Yeah, I would. I've never played this. Okay, Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is average. Any policeman who falls short of this is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than the average are a safe bet, even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy they have, yeah, I get that. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden. For instance, some cops are lazy, will come up with any reason they can think to take the day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on their behavior. Good. Okay, so I've got here Kochi, I've got Yancey, Purdy, Tsubaki, Asano, Austin, Price, who, man, Price is just an all-star. I've got Mole, or Mole. Let's go with Mole. Dobrito, and Armstrong. My detectives are pretty solid. My cops, I've got 3 pretty good ones, and a couple of regular, maybe 3 regular Joes here, but most importantly, I've got Price. This is like an all-female cast as well in my beat cops, except for Yancey, of course. But we're ready to go. Let's freaking do it, dude. Oh yeah, that music, baby. All right, the curtain opens, and we are ready to go. What? Oh, the cigar. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Okay. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it'll take. All right. I do this, and okay. Easiest way to determine how difficult a task is to check how many units are allowed, okay? Number of slots is not the only thing. Available information from the location to the presence of weapons and so on. A mission might look simple until it turns into a brutal meat grinder, where a serious call can come in, which turns out to be a false alarm. Alright, this music is a little bit loud right now. Let's go ahead and turn that down just a tiny bit. There we go. Alright, and, okay, a married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw it hit a bum, he got back in and drove away. Alright, so I've got my pick of cops. Let's send Purdy on this one, who is quite reliable, and let's also send Austin on this one. I think they're gonna do a great job. Off you go, Purdy and Austin. You're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it down. You're going to be the team of the century here. All right, last picture show theater. A theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, Rosebud, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is fighting with the theater security guard. Okay, let's go ahead and, let's send Yancey and Asano out on this one. Proceed, please. Go, officers. You can do it. I have faith. Yancey is gonna be an ass kicker, I know it. Yancey's gonna be so good, dude. Like, he's gotta show all these women that a man can do their job just as well. Oh, what a turn, ladies and gentlemen, what a turn. All right. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies, but the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. Alright, we caught the offender. Austin and Purdy have increased their professionalism level by finishing that up, and look at this. Purdy is ready to go. Purdy is on par now with Yancey. Yancey, you better freaking get on this, man, because you're getting surpassed. All right, and he's done it. Yancey and Asano, the team of the century, have done it. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed, and we are good to go. And they are on their way back to the police station. And, ooh, an armed robbery. All right. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the burbs. All right, these kids are armed, so let's send some tough guys here. Kochi, Tsubaki, you're on it. Let's do it. And there's a fight going on as well. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty tonight. Purdy, Price, you're on it. They're not. This isn't gonna come to blows, so we just gotta calm them down. So we can send Price out for that. I think she's gonna do just fine under the excellently professional stewardship of Purdy. So off they go. All right. We've got Yancey, Asano, and Austin here, ready to go out to an assault in the ghetto. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician. How do you attack a musician, kids? Run away with his guitar and his money. Yancey, Asano, Austin, you're on it. Let's do this thing. All right, all the cops are out, so we better hope that nothing big happens while we're here. Okay. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up and don't waste your time. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Okay. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Turn on the siren and loudspeaker. Shout that the house is surrounded. I like that. Let's scare these kids. Sons of bitches. Stealing adult movies. Kochi, Tsubaki, great job. You two are certainly going to be up for a promotion after that one. Nice work. All right. Purdy and Price, they've done it. Even Price couldn't fail under the leadership of our incredible Officer Purdy. Here we go. All right. So, we're waiting for people to get back. Let's hope they get back soon. Evening has come. It's 6 o'clock. The city lights have turned on. The night is growing cold, I'm sure. And the offender in the ghetto was caught. We're good. Look at us go. We are just rolling perfect today. No failures. Everything's great. We got Purdy and Price back. Oh, man. What a day, everybody. What a day. And the day has ended. Let's wait for these officers to get back, right? Because that's when they report. No, they report when it's done, not when they get back. So we're good. Let's end the day, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. What a great job. If you think you'll need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. Okay. You know what? I think they're good. Price is already exhausted. After just one trip out, she is just beat. She's got to go home, get her knitting supplies out, relax a little bit, get some R&R in.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story.
What does he remind you of
Kendrick
now?
isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all.
Now he reminds me
Internal
of an old
Affairs
potato.
raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
What?
And what kind of business are we talking here?
Bad
It's
business,
nothing too
Jack.
serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
Yeah, I'd be very happy with $500,000.
in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you.
What? You gonna put the finger on me,
and
Kendrick?
one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Christopher Sand. Sand.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters.
Oh, I do that
gives
too.
to charity. Rarely attends social
I
events.
also rarely attend social
An
events.
avid hunter, I hear.
Oh.
Even dabbles in poetry.
Poetry is good.
You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
And you would never guess that
Goes
I
back
was
as far
either.
as his great-grandfather.
Because I'm not.
Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies.
Oh, good for him. What a
Hardly
nice guy.
needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty.
They sound like real stand-up
People
mobsters.
sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
Oh, the reindeer sweater.
In
Yikes.
4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
No loose ends.
Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
And then I did. All right. Day 3, July 17th, Wednesday, and this is, ladies and gentlemen, where we're going to end episode 1 of This Is the Police. I can't wait to really get into this game. I really like the setup of this game. I like the thought process. I love the story. Again, the voice acting and the art style is really, really nice. So, I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I hope that you'll come on this journey with me of This Is the Police. Thank you so much for watching. You know I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. I'll see you around. I will see you next time. I can't wait to play more This Is the Police, and I can't wait to do it with you. Have a great day. Bye.